Hallelujah.
Welcome back in studio, and yes, indeed, what an insightful conversation by Kaf and his guest. We are sizzling down into the day slowly, and the question that a lot of us have been asking, I'm going to ask her today. So making the headlines during the weekend is Ghanaian media personality, journalist and entrepreneur who gained prominence for her endeavor in December to set a new Guinness World Record for the longest individual singing marathon. So Afua Asantewaa Aduonum is her name, and in a noteworthy recognition of her contributions to the promotion of Ghanaian culture and arts, Afua Asantewaa was bestowed with the prestigious title of Tourism Ambassador. We delve into the intricacies surrounding Afua Asantewaa's disqualification from the singathon. And hey, what's up next? Hi, Afua.
Hi, how are you?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm doing great.
With all the stuff that happened over the weekend, how are you dealing? Away from the camera and everything, how are you dealing?
I think the very moment my confirmation letter came in, I would say that I'm fortunate to be blessed with a man who inspires me. So he psyched me right from day one that this is an attempt. It could go this way or that way. But you want to do this, and I'm ready to support you. But just know that regardless, this is a journey that will inspire many, and you cannot let them down.
Definitely.
So we psyched ourselves from day one. And I also remember my health team from Sonotech, the psychologist. Day 3 of the attempt, I had a sore mouth. I was singing, but my entire mouth was sore. And I couldn't eat. It was just the water you saw on my table. He comes to me and he's like, do you remember why you started this? It's not about you. If it's about you, we can end today. But you know why you are doing this, so let's proceed. And that is the reason, and it has kept me going from day one. So whatever the outcome is, I believe it was a successful attempt. Because whilst I was doing the record attempts, many didn't pay attention. There was some man elsewhere also attempting a singing record, a record attempt, and he couldn't even go past day 3. So making the 5 days a success, to me, is an accomplishment. And so I'm okay.
Okay, awesome stuff. But then what we are dying to know is, what were the reasons they gave for not accepting this attempt? What were the reasons they gave?
Okay, so I think that on 25th January, I paid for priority service. And anybody who has, gone through the application process or have had any conversation with them via their website and an account, they tell you that they will respond in not less than 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
So I remember during the singathon, we requested for an adjudicator. An adjudicator is somebody who comes to witness from their end. They responded on 28th December, even though I sent in the application on the 13th of December.
Okay.
So I think after we paid, we sent them, I did a DM message on Instagram and then via their website. And they responded on the 1st of February.
Okay, it's on our screen now.
Perfect. Yeah. So they responded on the 1st of February that they have seen this message, but they are yet to confirm receipt of the transaction. So we here thought that at least 25th they received the money. So we started counting that probably by this date, the results will be out. Now, let me just fast forward the process. So on the 12th of February, we were returning from SA. And immediately we got in, we shot a promo. So on the 13th, I said, oh, we have a notification. And they sent an email to me to log in to check the update of my record attempt. And it was not successful.
You couldn't log in to the email.
As we speak, I cannot log in. And we have screenshots of, as if I knew this would happen. But they themselves, so I lodged a complaint. I'm sure they can project that as well. I lodged a complaint to them that I cannot access their website or my account. So they should look into it for me, because I need the official document, whatever they've sent, to make a statement, because that's it. So you can read. I even have it here. So
Guinness World Records, their verified handle. Hi, Afua. Thank you for sharing. We've received this and we'll get back to you shortly. Many thanks, Josie. This was on the 1st of February.
That is in reference to the payment for the priority service.
Right, and that was at 2:14:46.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is your response. Hi, Josie.
No, this is Thursday. This is Thursday after the 12th.
Okay, so this is okay after the 12th. So, hi, Josie. It appears there may be an issue on your end that requires attention. I've been unable to log into the portal for the past week. Despite multiple attempts, including resetting my password, I have had no success. It keeps saying username or password wrong.
And then they responded that they were going to get back to me. It's also there.
We are going to bring that up too.
Yeah, so I was hoping to, and I'm still hoping to hear from them. But I think that the reason they responded to the comment was because of the money.
Okay.
And the response they gave was that they have refunded that priority money I paid. Now, as to whether my bank...
this is from Guinness World Records. It says, unfortunately, Afua's Guinness World Record attempt for the longest singing marathon was not successful, but we hope that she'll make another attempt soon. We've seen how inspirational it has been for her fans. The evidence check had already begun before Afua requested priority service, so we refunded her payment earlier this month. We wish Afua the best of luck with any future record attempts. So your money was refunded? Earlier this month, and my bank did not notify me. Even the transaction we made, they saw it after 5 days. So if they refunded to me, refund is not confirmation of a success or unsuccessful attempt. They're refunding to me doesn't mean, even if they refunded it on this 8th of February, I did not receive I can give you details. My bank can clarify this. I did not receive anything of that sort. What matters, or what I understand, is that everybody is emotional about this and anticipating a lot, and a lot of hearts are broken. I know that they wish that the result came from us. You can ask my husband. We were even planning where to break the news when we receive it. We wanted to do a press conference and all that. So I was almost getting ready to host an event, and then I saw screenshots on my WhatsApp, and then I said, oh, but I've not even heard from them regarding logging into my account. So why would they? And it wasn't an official post, it was a comment, because in the contract we signed, until I decide to let it out, they can't. Okay, so that's... And until they log me in, I can't access we can try it right now, even with your phone. I can't access it. So how then do I see what exactly went wrong? Or, I mean, I can't hide it. My fear actually was not being able to achieve what I did, rather than letting people know whether I made it or not. There are so many things I have tried in the past that I willingly embraced failure that brought me this far. So what is this that I will hide? No. If I have to do this a million times to get it right, if I really want to, I can, with or without anybody's permission. So why would I hide the result from the public? No way. I am not the type that will come crying, oh, I can't. It's like you're looking for public sympathy. The same thing happened when we were attacked at home 3 days before I started. And when I said it after, you know, the response you get, oh, leave her, she's trying to say this for... No. I'm equally a broadcast journalist. I know what is... If I don't have the facts, I will not say it. So sometimes I receive some of these comments and I'm like, oh, so... These personalities heard this, they didn't even call. That's why I appreciate this platform GTV has given me. It's the right thing to do. You might think that I'm here fabricating stories. You can ask, they respond. So you can ask them, did Afua complain to you about her account? I'm sure they'll equally give you an answer. Maybe that is what if they don't believe me, that's the best way they can go about it. Okay, so how are you dealing, your family, friends, people close to you, how are you dealing with this news? So before the Singathon, I had I think one of the greatest challenge ever in Côte d'Ivoire, hosting an international event and not being able to speak French. The battles I fought then, my parents and my family knew who I was and they know who I am. I love to be challenged. Right now, I'm battling with whether or not to do it, you know, but I'm somebody who doesn't easily give up, and my family equally knows. So they're okay. We psyched ourselves way before this, so we are fine. Okay, so what's in the pipeline for you? What next? Any projects? Now, I see you all over the place. I want access to my account. Okay.
to know that, okay, this is the reason.
So this is a directly to the Guinness World Records.
Exactly.
Please look into camera 1, and that's a camera.
Which one?
Okay, so here's one of the screenshots. So
okay.
This is from Ghana World Records. It says, "Hi Afua." So this is on Thursday. Hi Afua.
This was last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just before. Okay, please. Hi Afua. Please send the email address you think you used, and we will look into this for you. Many thanks, Josie. And then this is your response. I used Afua at
That's
Gmail.
my email.
Okay,
yeah.
at gmail.com. Thank you for the swift feedback. Afua, thanks. We'll look. This is from Guinness World. Thanks. We'll look into this for you. Many thanks, Josie. And this was your thank you with the
so this was
hand.
the last conversation we had before their response.
And you've still not been able to log into.
We can try.
Wow. So what's your team? What's your team doing about this?
Anybody who knows me and knows the events I do, I've been hacked on social media so many times. I have screenshots of accounts that were trying to enter that ASA GMB email just to find whatever they were looking for.
Okay.
You understand me? I don't
and
want
they
to
couldn't
blame,
even get in there.
I don't want to blame anybody. I mean, they've officially said what they want to say, but I want to know because I have a contract with them.
Right.
So I need to get into their account and know, even if it's not for me, any other person who wants to try the Singathon would need to know what exactly the reason I was unsuccessful, because it's not just about me. It's about us putting Ghana on the map. So if anybody wants to try, at least before we were even laughing, we saw in the special guidelines that kids were not supposed to be there.
Okay.
And I didn't have control over it.
Okay.
So sometimes at home we laugh and we are like, hey, now these guidelines, kids are not supposed to be there. And I was busy, vibing with kids. So sometimes you read the guidelines and go like, Annie, these people, are you sure? And then said, let's just wait for them. But based on what I've been sent, that somebody inquired from Guinness, they said that it was rest periods.
The break time.
We exceeded some. And there were some uncertainties on the ground.
Right.
As I said, I wouldn't want to blame anybody.
Okay, yeah.
There were power outages and all that. I don't know. I personally didn't know or understand what was going on at Akwaba village, except my team and the medical team.
Right.
So I wouldn't want to blame anybody, but I am very grateful for their support. From the home I come from, disrespect is the least. It doesn't even exist.
That's it.
I appreciate, to see an old man sit in a wheelchair, pushed to the venue to cheer you on is enough reason to be grateful.
Right.
And sometimes I blame those accounts that people create in my name. I don't know how you guys do it, but maybe I'll get used to it. I see some of the captions, the blogs, and I'm like, oh, I did that. I don't understand. But I believe that we as the media, the blogs, and even the social media community have been talking about how we can make that platform sane.
Yeah.
So why bully frontliners? Why bully people? Why do stories just to get engagement?
Yeah.
And even if you would do that, at least find out from the person what the facts are. I will not hide results for anything.
Well, until you log into your email, you bring us evidence, no?
I mean, I had fun doing that, despite the challenges. If they tell me, if you know what, at this point you did too many minutes of rest, okay, then it means that the attempt was successful. Just that I rested too much. I'll do it again.
We're going to have a part 2 of this conversation, and because there's a lot more we need to ask Afua and speak to her on. I was tempted to tease you, you know.
You can't. I tease myself often.
It's like there's something.
Can we fall together?
So this is how we end today's segment, but we promise you a part 2 with Afua. This is how we end our segment. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early, 555. Across social media, we are GTV Ghana. Interact with us. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Bye.